Good morning, guys. Rami here with your second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update for Wednesday, September 16th. We have some incredible news about the compromise bill that came out yesterday. Interesting details with the potential of not one, but two stimulus checks and other little hidden gems. Plus, a statement from a group of House Democrats that made my blood just boil. I've always said that I don't take sides here, but this statement is insane and a load of BS. Wait till you hear what they had to say about this amazing stimulus package. Man, it made me angry. Anyway, let's get on with the video right after. You please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so I can update you on everything regarding the second stimulus check and stimulus package, plus more money and finance news. You know what? I'll start with that comment from that group of Democrats in the House because it's making me so angry and I just want to let it out, and also very interested to see what you guys think about this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Pure BS. Okay. So this group of just Democrats called the House Committee of Appropriations issued this statement just hours after the Problem Solvers Caucus, which is a group of Democrats and Republicans, released the most incredible bipartisan bill that will help millions and millions of struggling Americans, and the best thing we've seen since the CARES Act back in March. Ready for this? Okay, this is what they had to say. While we appreciate every attempt at providing critical relief to American families, the Problem Solvers Caucus proposal falls short of what is needed to save lives and boost the economy. Unfortunately, today's proposal retreats from these critical policies and fails to respond to additional issues that have emerged since May. When it comes to bolstering the public health system, supporting state and local governments, and assisting struggling families. The Problem Solvers proposal leaves too many needs unmet. With the general election just 49 days away and the Postal Service sabotaged by the Trump administration, their proposal also abandons our responsibility to protect the life of our democracy. With infections and deaths still rapidly rising, tens of millions out of work, and state and local government layoffs accelerating, the health and economic crisis demands action that will require President Trump and Republican leaders to come back to the table and work with Democrats to save lives and livelihoods. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So they're talking about bolstering the public health system. Well, guess what? This bill has $100 billion for that. $25 billion for testing and contact tracing, $30 billion for healthcare provider support, including but not limited to telehealth expansion, and $45 billion for forgiveness of Medicare loans to providers, not to reduce Medicare trust fund. Yes, really falling short here. What else? Support for state and local government. Let's see. This bill has $500 billion for that, $130 billion to be repurposed from the CARES Act to cover costs related to the pandemic, another $130 billion for future costs that are also related to the pandemic. So far, $260 billion that even Republicans said they can get on board with. But this bill also has $370 billion in new money to support the shortfalls in revenue for state and local governments. What else could they possibly want? It's just insane statement. And it doesn't end there. They are also saying that this bill falls short in helping struggling American families. Oh yeah? How about a second round of stimulus checks? $1,200 for adults and $500 per child. They also say something about retroactive pay for adult dependents. This is a tricky area. Not sure if the new checks will also just be for adult taxpayers and children, and the adult dependents will only get one $500 payment retroactively for the one they missed in the CARES Act, or will they get that retroactive one plus another one this time? It's a bit unclear, but that's not all. There's also a provision in there for boosters and reducers, meaning if the pandemic and the economy got worse, there will be automatic boosters. And if things get better, then there are things that will be taken away from this bill. Part of the boosters is another round of stimulus checks in March of 2021. Also, automatic 3-month unemployment insurance enhancement in February 2021 if warranted based on metrics. Speaking of unemployment, this bill will give $450 per week in unemployment pay for 8 weeks, then $600 per week and up to but not to exceed 100% of previous wages. Yes, this is not helping struggling Americans at all, really. That's not to mention the 15% increase for WIC and SNAP into next year and $25 billion in rental assistance for the most needy. How is this falling short of helping American families? Please explain to me. I just might be missing something. Then, of course, they bring up the election and how the Postal Service is sabotaged by President Trump when they say their proposal also abandons our responsibility to protect the life of our democracy. Well, the bill has $400 million to ensure that the November elections is conducted safely, securely, and as efficiently as possible, and that will support things like poll workers, temporary staffing, polling location, PPE, and communication for voters about where, how, and when to vote. Plus, there's $15 billion in there for the post office. So please don't tell me and don't let the group of Democrats tell you that their proposal falls short and won't help the economy, state and local government, and the struggling American families. This is a perfect bill and will help prop up America for months to come with automatic boosters for if, God forbid, things get worse. So it doesn't get any clearer that this group of Democrats are just playing politics and they want to stop any help and any stimulus to the American people who they're supposed to be working for, just because they're afraid that any stimulus package of any sort that gets signed before the elections will help President Trump get reelected. But I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm just angry. And yes, this specific group of Democrats are negative with this statement, but I have to think that there are plenty others, Democrats and Republicans, who can get behind this bill, and it will make everyone look better from both sides who vote in favor of this. And also the president, I'm sure, will be happy to sign something like this. So guys, I'm still hopeful that this bill will get some traction, especially when we know that there are 117 Democrats in the House who are pushing Nancy Pelosi to reach a deal, and this bill satisfies that. So let's see what happens in the few working days we have here. Even though Nancy Pelosi actually said that the House will stay in session until they reach a deal. So hopefully they do. Hopefully they really do this time. Thank you guys for watching. I'm very interested to see what you think about all of this. Let me know in the comments below. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. And make sure to check the link in the description for the SoFi Money account, which is a checking/savings account. It's not a stocks account, not an investments account. If you open an account using the link below and deposit $500, you'll get a $50 bonus. Then you can refer your family and friends and get $50 from every referral up to $10,000 per year. It's a great way to make some extra cash on the side. Also, don't forget to get your free stock from Robinhood and one free stock from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. Links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.